welcome to our brand new program, and I know I've been teasing you about it since a little while, but here we go for our first watchmaking road trip adventure. Before presenting you the 6 guys that will accompany you during the next few weeks, let's go back on the idea behind this great journey because it's all because of you. Since 5 years, we've been producing and publishing reports on watchmaking and sharing our enthusiasm for it, but because of this cool two-way communication that new media has enabled between you and us, well, your many comments regarding how great it would be to see this by yourself inspired me to pull this watchmaking road trip together and naturally share this entire experience with as many people as possible. Our goal through this multi-episode series is to show you what makes watchmaking so special and mainly the people behind it and their will to share their love and passion of what they do. Historically, watchmakers were rather secretive, but today we live in a society of transparency, and this never-seen-before behind-the-scene approach will transport you in many places in Switzerland, encounter fantastic people and show you what it's all about. So we have many great stories to share with you, but first let's discover the candidates we picked to join us for this great adventure.
My name is J. Kevin Composta. I come from Italy, from the city of Verona, and what I do now, I'm a student in London. I'm doing film and television.
Hi, I'm Mark. I'm a business development manager. I work at Cisco. I'm from Montreal, Canada.
My name is Bashir Sunno, and I come from Beirut, Lebanon, and I am a petroleum engineer, and I drill oil and gas wells in the Middle East.
My name is Daniel Zarama. I am a 25-year-old medical student from Minneapolis, Minnesota. I was born in Colombia. My entire family is from Colombia. I'm in my 4th year of medical school right now. I plan on going into interventional radiology.
My name is Neil. I'm from the UK. I work for a kidnap and ransom specialising insurance broker.
My name is Sam. I come from the UK. At the moment in my professional life, I'm a salesman. But a real passion of mine, obviously outside of the shiny stuff, is photography, and 2016 is the year that I've got into video making, and so far it's managed to bring me all the way to Switzerland, so things are going well.
And the particularity of Neil and Sam is that they are father and son, and we thought it would be a nice idea to see how watchmaking passion is shared at the family level. So nobody knew each other before coming to our Geneva meeting point, and a bit of initial bonding was a must. We took our team on a very short visit of the city on this very beautiful day, and we had to take a small boat ride, see the Geneva water fountain, which has a close link to watchmaking since historically its purpose was to evacuate hydraulic pressure buildups at a time when there used to be many manufacturing facilities in the heart of the city that were literally fueled up by this clean energy in the 19th century. Okay, with the advent of electricity as the main source of energy, its purpose changed and simply became a touristic landmark, such as the Geneva flower clock, which still attracts many tourists.
This is the highlight of this watchmaking road trip.
But then we had to go for a nice initial dinner, the first of many. But let's go back to our guys and how did they get into watches? What made them tick?
What happened? It was my father gave it to me at Tag Heuer. At first I was like, it's too expensive, it's not for me. It's like a watch, I don't know what to say about a watch, but you know, the time I just put it on my wrist and I seen it, wow, it's such a beautiful piece of art and engineering. And so I said, wow, I love watchmaking. From that moment I said, I want to watch myself, wanted to buy it myself, and I want to be mine.
I've been a nut for watches since I was a kid, ever since I got my Mickey Mouse watch from my grandpa years ago and used to see him wind his pocket watch. And that's it, I've been fascinated with those watches ever since I was a kid.
Well, it started off as an interest, turned into a hobby, then turned into a sort of obsession, if you can say.
It's always kind of been around my family. My grandpa always liked watches. My family's just always liked mechanical things. There's a lot of engineers in my family and doctors, and so we've all enjoyed the science and the art behind it. And my great-grandpa and my grandpa, they all had Omegas, and so it's kind of become a tradition within our family to have Omegas. And so I got one when I graduated from college, and then it's just kind of grown ever since. I've been reading more and more and falling more into it.
Started many years ago, I guess 25 years ago, when my work colleague said he was going to spend £600 on a watch. I looked at him and thought, you're mad. And it's gone from there really. I sort of joined him rather than left him to it.
my dad is to blame. He's here with me. I think it probably started when I remember he had a Tag Heuer, and that was kind of his first nice watch that he bought himself, and he showed it to me, and really I began to understand what an automatic watch was and kind of what made them special.
It's the one thing I have in common with my ancestors, which is something we used to wear on our wrist or in our pocket that is very similar. Everything else has changed.
I love the micro-engineering. I think it's as simple as that.
There's this combination of art slash innovation slash hardcore engineering, and that is really what put me out there, you know?
It's a mechanical thing, it's alive.
So nobody knew each other, or neither did they have any clue on the program I reserved for them, so quite some trust there. But what are they expecting from this road trip?
A lot of fun, a lot of, I don't know, a lot of knowledge. I like to acquire knowledge, and I don't know, in this field I can just see behind the scenes of the Watches TV, so it's wonderful.
I have no idea. Obviously, we don't even have the itinerary yet. I was going to ask you as soon as I walked in, but we're going to wait for that. I just hope I don't go broke because I have my credit card, and we'll see what happens.
You know, I hold really high expectations because I've been watching your videos for quite some time now, and I can't wait to, I don't know what the plan is, but I'm expecting to meet some CEOs, maybe Terry Stern. If that's the case, that would be amazing. I want to see timepieces that I would never be able to see back home or in boutiques, things that are exclusive to Geneva. And I would love to see watchmakers actually putting their time and effort into making these small pieces.
It's all going to be a surprise is what I've been told, so I'm just hoping to meet cool people, see very interesting things, see Switzerland. I've never been here before, so looking forward to a combination of everything and honestly just the experience.
I don't know. This is an ongoing surprise, and it started the moment we walked into the hotel.
I'm not really sure. I'm expecting to see a lot of things I can't afford, but I'm really excited to have a look around Geneva, have a look around other parts of the country, and meet people in the industry. Really, that's what I'm really looking forward to.
I want like a tête-à-tête with Jean-Claude Viver. I would love that. I don't know if it will happen, but he's my idol. It's the best for me. Apart from you, Mark.
Well, J. Kevin scored some points there, and now that you've met the team, well, we're ready to start our journey. For our next episode, and to set some solid grounds for this road trip, we started with a very private visit of the most amazing watch collection put on display for the public, and I'm naturally talking about the Patek Philippe Museum. Discover with us this unbelievable collection ranging from the very origin of mechanical watchmaking some 500 years ago to some exquisite timepieces that have marked the history of watchmaking. This place is really a must if you were ever to come to Geneva. So see you for our next episode of our watchmaking road trip. The true adventure is about to start.
Oh my god.
Superb.